Hello all uniquely creative people, welcome to my channel. My name is sherriturquoise and today I have a different wig. Possibly joining me it will be Shadow, depending, you might see him along the camera every once in a while. Today I am finally doing a book review on New Moon. Full disclaimer, it took me about 2 to 3 months just to read this book even with audio. So I still remember the story. Sorry, I was just checking this water dish and I'm going to have to fill it out soon. I still remember the story quite well. Remember the ending. So, it's been a while since I last did a book review. So let's hop right into it. New Moon by Stephanie Meyer, which is book 2 to the Twilight Saga. So this is about Bella and Edward breaking up, and Edward goes off on his own little adventure kind of thing, while Bella is struggling to adjust to a normal life without him around. Bella goes 8 months struggling without seeing him, just go on with life, trying to keep her promise, not to do anything dangerous. However, eventually, during those 8 months, fair warning, there's going to be spoilers. During those 8 months, she starts doing reckless things because she realized by doing something dangerous, something stupid, something irrational, it gets her to hear and see Edward in her mind, which is totally not healthy because first book already seen that one. Bella is still obsessed with Edward. She disconnects herself with everyone else. She gets rid of music. She starts doing reckless things and in the process actually almost kills herself. And a vampire is hunting her down named Victoria, I believe. The red hair vampire, because she believed that Edward and Bella were mates. So mate for mate. So in this case, Bella is being hunted down by Victoria and she has to rely on werewolves. Werewolves being Jacob and his group of friends. However, I don't really like how his character did a 180 change. And I know it's going to be really noticeable in book 3. Jacob is a kind person until he gets that fever that turns him into a werewolf. Now the reason why I say this is because when he changes into the werewolf, his personality actually almost did like a 180. He went from this kind, gentle, nice person to almost to a jerk. Almost in this book. I will admit, in this one, he does try to keep his promise to be Bella's friend, and he does flirt with her, and she would seem to be recovering. However, there are times where he was just a complete jerk. Sorry for the people that are a Jacob fan, that should be a Jacob and Bella. But in this situation, I did not really like that 180 change, because again, the wolves are aggressive, but they're not that aggressive and they're not that mean to someone that they like and want as a mate. All Bella wanted was a friend. And Jacob was having a hard time keeping that promise because he was part of a pack. And for some bizarre reason, his personality did a 180 change. It really did a 180 change in the 3rd book, but it's starting to do that here in the 2nd book, I noticed. He kind of turned into almost like a jerk almost. And instead of thinking logically, he goes by his emotion, and don't get me wrong, sometimes okay to go by your emotion, but in some situations of this, For example, Bella asked him to keep a secret that she was riding motorcycles, and he promised that. But at the end of the story, he comes to Bella's property with her motorcycle and hides in the woods, because he thinks technically it's his emotion judging him there, that it's Edward preventing her from seeing him, when he didn't think like, oh, okay, there's a possibility of Dad punishing her because she did something she wasn't supposed to, resulting in her getting into bigger trouble. So yeah, that's part of the character I did not like about Jacob. As for going back to the plot, I didn't really like the plot. I didn't like it that much in the first time I read it. I definitely did not like it so much in the second round. I actually just thought the story was dragging. The story's kind of depressing. I get it's a breakup. But Bella really complains about her age. She is so worried about her age that it's unhealthy. Like, I don't want to be older than Edward. I'm 18. I'm not getting any older than him. As soon as she hit 1 year older than him, that was downhill. She just basically almost called herself an old hag. Like, it's totally normal. If she's really worried about that age, realistically, it should have been Edward worried, because technically he's 110 roughly years old, and in the first book, Bella was only 17 years old. Technically not even legal age for an adult. So there's a huge age gap difference between the two, and last time I checked, that's on the creepy end. Like, I get that you don't age, like you stay the same age, but realistically, you're still aging. So a 110-year-old roughly vampire person is dating a 17-year-old person, human. Anyone else not seeing a red flag on this one? Like, I get it that they're soulmates and all, but realistically, to make this story less creepy and a little bit more age appropriate kind of thing, the age group, realistically, the story probably should have started when Bella was 18 years old kind of thing. So this way it would have been a avoidance. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't know what the rules are in all countries, but where I am, if you're over 18 years old and you're dating someone under 18, that counts as a minor. So realistically, if we're going into the realistic end, Edward was breaking the law. He was dating a minor until she turned 18 years old. 110 versus a 17 minor. In the first book, Bella is now 18, so there's no law against that 18 years old section. However, it's still very, very creepy, and she wants to stay in her teens forever, just like Edward. She is not going anywhere near 30 because, in her opinion, 30 means 60 years old. She is such a low confident character in herself and her own self-esteem that honestly the breakup was a healthy thing. It was a good thing. Those two should never even gone back together. Can I see Jacob and Bella together? Yes, but not until after she gets confidence in herself and accepts for how she looks and accepts for who she is and goes to college. Bottom down. It would have been after that college section that I would accept those two together. But I would not accept Bella and Edward together because he is manipulative, he is abusive, and realistically, actually, he's also a user. He claims that he has learned, but really he hasn't. So anyways, I'm gonna go into the characters. This is gonna be a rant, by the way. I already got into Bella's character and I kind of got into Jacob's character, so that leaves Edward. Edward I just plain don't like. He is user manipulative. He's a whole whack of things. But a gentleman, no. I would say he is not. He proposes to Bella under one condition. If she wants to become a vampire, she has to marry him. And for Bella, marriage is not a priority on her list. But if she wants Edward to change her, she has to marry him first. Which is technically wrong, really wrong, and not right of Edward, because he is not accepting Bella for who she is, kind of thing. Like, oh, she's not ready for marriage, she's not ready for that kind of commitment. Okay, I'll wait. And instead, he goes, well, if you want me to change you, you have to marry me first. No, you shouldn't have even played that card. I just don't like Edward at all. I didn't really like him in the first round. I definitely did not like him in the second round. But I can only imagine what my rant's going to be like in the third book. So we have a character that did a 180 in personality change. We have a user, manipulative, jerk, person, vamp, because he does that. He's also overprotective, and he's also a control freak. The signs are there. Oh, want to be a vampire? We have to marry me first. So that way I can be the one to change you, but it'll be when I feel like it. When the Volturi are already putting a deadline. Oh, you want the family to know that the Volturi are now going to check to see if he turns into a vampire. This is all Edward. He does not want her to be a vampire, which is understandable, but Bella wants to become one. Bella wants to be a vampire. Edward don't want her to be one. Ultimately, it is her choice. Ultimately, it is her decision whether she wants to become one or not. Edward cannot stop her. Edward is trying to stop her and trying to control her. No matter what step Bella takes, Edward is always there just a few steps beside her, trying to control her, keep her on a leash. So, that's my little rant about the book, about the characters. What star rating do I rate this? I rate this as a 1 star out of 5. I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy the first round of it. I did not enjoy the second round of it. All I really wanted to do was close the book and never pick it up again. However, because I started reading it, I'm going to finish it, even though I know how this is going to end. Did I enjoy anything out of this book? No. What is there changes I wish this book has made? Definitely yes. During the 8 months that Bella was away from Edward, I wish that she could accept her for who she is and get more confidence in herself, kind of thing. Instead of looking down like she is a piece of trash. Because that's honestly what she thinks. Because she thinks she's not pretty, she doesn't think she's attractive, she has a whole whack of low confidence in her looks. Honestly, I would like to see that kind of progress in the book after the breakup. And go, oh, okay, have Bella look in the mirror and go, oh, okay, I like my hair, or I like my skin, something small. Like, oh, I look pretty in this shirt, kind of thing. Something to boost her confidence. And when she does get confident that she is pretty, she goes, no, I'm not as pretty as that person. She's comparing herself, which isn't healthy either. Like there's a healthy comparison and there's an unhealthy comparison. What's going on in these books are a unhealthy section. I know I said I was done ranting, but really I wasn't. So I rate this book as a 1-star out of 5. Do I recommend this book? No, because it still has races in it. It's not as noticeable in this second book as it was in the first one. I will admit that. However, they're still in it. Trigger warnings for people that are in like a depressed stage. I don't recommend this book. For people that have low confidence in themselves, I definitely don't recommend this book. Actually, I just plain don't recommend this book at all. So this will be a donation section. Once I'm done the whole saga, all the books to the Twilight will be donated at once. But I will admit there is something I do like about this book, and it's not the plot. It's the flower. That's probably the only thing I like on this. I like the flower. The flower I like. That's it. So anyways, that is it. That is my rant for the book review on New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon for all notifications. I do live streams every single day, and I post videos from Wednesdays to Saturday. And I also upload bonus videos all the time, so definitely click that bell icon to get notified of all my posts. Follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and Facebook. You can also find me on Discord. Come message me on one of those accounts if you wish to be a co-host on one of my live streams. And come join the Creative Server Discord group. You get to meet new people, learn new things, be creative, learn new things. I think I already said that. And many more. Click the like button, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember, stay true to yourself and stay unique. Bye!